Well, hi everyone, welcome back. Yeah, I unlocked this race. And I upgraded my off-road cars. I upgraded my rallycross, my motocross, and my rally raid. The rally raid upgrading, there was fucking no point. There was no point. I bought a new rallycross car. I bought the fucking Lancia Delta. The reason there's no point is because the aerial nomad against Wade is shit. I'm buying a fucking bike. Unfortunately, they're 140 grand for the one I want, and that's the BMW, oh no, the Ducati Monster 1200S, whatever it's called. Yeah, that's a problem. You're wondering why the fuck am I icon 114? I've been doing some of these races and I collected me summit rewards. I'm at 114 and I am happy. I just spawned him because I closed my application in rage. Okay? I was trying to get the helicopter so I could show it off in a video and say, oh yo look, I got this. No, I can't do it. I have to scream it, so, and I was only practicing, but then it was like, I've got an idea, I might just do a fucking customization on it. Nah, fuck that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one race for rally raid. Okay, one rally raid race. Now we're wondering, why am I doing a rally raid race? Well, the aerial nomad is shit, but it's okay because even though the aerial nomad is absolutely dog shit, it's just slightly good enough to win a race. So we're gonna win a race, get the money, equip any of your parts, because it just makes my life easier. Then I'll scrap the parts on the Nomad. It's terrible. I'm telling you right now, it's absolutely dog shit. I got a new rallycross car because I thought it was that. It was partially that. Then I figured out, I didn't figure out. Then I looked on a video and they said bikes are better because I called the Nomad nimble. You don't know what a bike is like. The off-road bikes are lit. And they said, well, if you're gonna get any rally raid car, get a bike. And they just said, whatever bike you get, just make sure that you have very good parts to put on it, because the Switch is a hard race. And I didn't believe him at first because I was like, oh yeah, it's only Wade and then Tuck, and then it's only going to be rallycross, rally raid and fucking motocross, it couldn't be that hard. And I was like, okay, I'll give myself the benefit of the doubt. If I get a better car, I upgrade that car, and I take a better run, I should win. No, now I need a whole new set of gear. Now I need another rallycross, not another rallycross. Also, if you're wondering how much the fucking rallycross car set me back, 300 grand everyone. And the off-road, the rally raid bike is going to send me back another 140 grand. Because I'm buying the Ducati 1200S Adventure, whatever it is. No, not the Adventure, the Monster. The Adventure's BMW. Trust me, I've looked at other cars, you know. They said the fastest car can't beat the slowest bike. And they said the reason is because, oh, well, this is in my words, because that's how I like to say it, but in my words, they said that the bikes are too OP because of the fact they're so small and nimble they can fit between trees. And they said make sure you have awesome parts to put on. So yeah, we're gonna do a couple of these races just so I can get in my warm up of, you know, shooting a car across the field. But we're not gonna do it with a car, let's be real, we're gonna do it with a bike. I'm just prepping. Alright, I'm prepping. We need money and we need car parts. Money won't be an issue as soon as I find a way to figure out how to beat New York solo on Ace. And the reason that's a problem is because I need someone to draft off. Because the AI draft off me and then they fly past. The only way I can beat them is because I have a shear run on a straight shot, it's rapid. That's the only thing that's better about the shear run. But as soon as it gets to a corner, right, the Devo would be awesome. But I wasn't going to get another 100 grand because I wasn't going to play Detroit again. Ace Detroit is actually really fucking hard. It's harder than New York. Wanna know why? Because it's short. Not many straight shots as well. And what's the best thing about the Bugatti? Straight shots. What's the worst thing about the Bugatti? Honestly, I was going to say turning, but it's really not. The worst thing about the Bugatti is coming from 290, which is what I get average on a straight shot, to 110, which is like my average corner speed. 180 miles an hour on the brakes, alright? It takes 20 yards to go from 60 to 0. And imagine how locked up the brakes are at 300 miles an hour, basically. There you go. Yeah, we're basically doing a little warm-up, but it's not really a warm-up. I'm doing this for money and parts. Also, I figured out a really good way to level up. I'm not gonna have all my fucking things on Gold Finder, cause I have cars, right? When I figure out how to do street racing, right? Cause I don't need Gold Finder, right? Cause you don't need Gold Finder and Lucky on every single car to get every parts, you know what I'm saying? So what I've done is I've just put cars, you know, I'll show you. Where's the parts? Oh, is that like a water round? What the hell? Oh. No, in this game it sent me this way. Aha, and it's a purple one. Awesome. That should sort us out. And we have 144 grand. Please say I can buy the fucking Ducati. Okay, stop scrolling. Oh, I hate my analog stick. I want to buy a new controller. I will at some point. Alright, that's motored. Oh, you've got a Monster 1200S. Okay, Rally Raid Monster 1200S. That's 22 grand more than I have. That's just to show how expensive the bikes are. 1200S is gonna set almost after I spent 300 grand on a fucking Lancia. And as soon as I buy it, the Ducati 1200 Monster S, whatever it's called. Okay. I'm gonna be so happy. Because I hated the Aerial Nomad anyway. It had so many problems with like, you know, it at stock, it was 90. Now a stock level of 90 means there's only a 50 level room for improvement. So if it stocks at 90, you know, if the stock is 90 and the top is 140, if it's 130, it's only 40, you know, upgrade zone. Which means you can only upgrade it by either 50 or 40. You know, if it's 40, that's even worse because it means, you know, there's a very slim margin of you getting, you know, awesome parts for the car. If it's 140, it's still not awesome. It's not great. Like, it's okay at best. But who the hell is gonna wanna, you know, buy a stock level of 190 if the max level is 130 or 140? Like, again, I said I can't remember which one it is because I wasn't paying attention. Whereas the Ducati Monster 1200S, I think it's called. Right? Think about it. That has a stock level at 66. Still not great. You know, you can get others that have stock 40, but they're trash. So it's in the middle. It's not too high for it to be, you know, the upgrades don't really affect it much. And it's not too low that it's shit. Even maxed out. So it's bang in the middle and it's awesome. I would say it's only in the middle because if it was 70, if it's 140, right, it means it's bang in the middle of everything. So if it's, you know, the top is 140 but you're at 70, you're 70 higher than the lowest, right, but you're 70 lower than the highest, which means you have a great room for improvement. Whereas this, right, level I'm at is 110. the level it starts is 90. That shows how hard it is to upgrade these cars. And it's not, oh yeah, because, oh yeah, I can't drive or I can't win races. No. It's because the car is just incapable of, you know, driving like a human. I like a human, but the car is incapable of being good. And you might be saying, oh, what do I mean by that? It's not about the level if it's about the driver. No. The car doesn't make the driver makes the car. Right? You know, and you might be saying that. And I say, yeah, sure. But if the car's not good enough to compete, there is no car. There's a fucking soapbox at best. Soapbox races are actually really cool. I love soapbox cars. Actually awesome. But no, like they're not fast. They're made, okay, to be a little, they're made to be cool little things that you make out of cardboard. They're cardboard cars, right? It's exactly what they are. You know, cardboard cars. And yeah, sure, I might like it. But I don't like it if I'm trying to win a race and it drives like a soapbox. Look at this. I'm turning all the way on my analog stick. It barely moved away from that tree I was about to crash into. That's all my analog stick right there, and I crashed. Awesome. It's a stubborn car. It's a very stubborn car. Look at this. I'm trying to keep it on the road. The only thing that's good about it is that when you're nitrous midair, you know, you can go 190 miles an hour. Trust me, I've saw it with this car. But it doesn't turn. Right, that is me fully turning. Right. And you might say, ooh, but it's, you know, it's an off-road car. It's not meant to go fast and turn. So why do they call it a race if you can't win? Look at this, I'm about to lose. Three minutes 2.2. And the time to beat is 3 minutes 16. And usually I'm getting about 2-minute 40s. I'm just gonna restart it because I need the fucking best parts possible. This is the last time though. Now, you might see, oh yeah, I'm winning every single race. Soon as I start on the Switch, it's gonna change. You know what I might do actually? I might upgrade my rallycross car too. I know I'm not just doing that to lengthen out the video. If anything, I've already got my 10 minutes. You know, I'm lengthening it out to get less views. But I don't care. That's how you know I don't care about views, because if I cared about views, I'd do 10-minute vids. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm gonna have to because my mum's gonna pick me up in about an hour. And I'm at my grand's because I had to obviously do something. But, you know, that you guys don't need to know. But, you know, I don't want to stop in an hour. In fact, I might have to stop in 20 minutes. I'm not sure. But I might not. See, it just depends. But as soon as I get back home, I'll do a 7. I'm so dumb. A 6-hour stream. At least. So by the time I get, oh no, maybe not. So if I was doing a 6-hour stream, that means I start at about 8 and I end at about 4 in the morning. No, we're not doing a 6-hour stream. I'll do a long stream. Because I want to progress in my game. You know, yeah, sure, I'll beat the ultimate today, and I know I will. But it's just, you know, if I didn't have to do this, you know, if I didn't have to replace 2 of my cars, right, that would mean that I could do every ultimate today. And then start on 100% in all of them. But no, I can't do that. I don't know why I can't. Because of the way it is, it's like, my cars are shit. Like, my cars aren't shit, obviously. You know, they're actually pretty good. But I have to keep replacing them. Which means I have to keep racing. Keep racing. Which means that, you know, if I didn't have to keep racing, I could just instantly whip, and have everything done. But no, because, you know, if I didn't have to replace all of my shit, I most likely, not lying, I'm being serious, I most likely could have been doing the 100% in everything to get the best ending. You know, I could have been like 100% in everything, but I can't. Because, you know, if I could, I fucking would. You know, because if I could start doing that shit, then I wouldn't have to be buying new cars all the time. Get me glitching out. Those parts, I don't really need them. So I most likely have better ones, but it's okay. So yeah, there's a Monster 1200S. I kind of have to buy it. Okay, so what we'll do is visit the mailbox. We've got all the parts. Let's put them on. These are such good parts. That's 117 on the average. And we haven't even took all of the parts off this. Oh wow, we won't need to. Well, I'll scrap them. 'Cause as soon as I finish the off-road, right, I'm not gonna just max out, you know, 140 or legendary bonus perks. No, I don't care like that for off-road. With street racing, hell fucking yeah I care. Do I care with this? No. I'll finish all of it, 100% it. But I'm not doing any fucking more than that. Driving these is a pain in the arse. I don't like them. They drive like shit. They barely turn. Maybe the Ducati will prove me wrong, but I don't believe it. But yeah, we have quite a bit of scrap. But I'm not really gonna fix many of these. Like, I've sorted that out. Look at that top speed, nearly 140 miles an hour. Yeah, that's why I'm doing that, because that's without nitrous as well. So with nitrous, that'll be about 145. With nitrous, the top speed of the Nomad is 134 without jumps. That's 11 miles an hour faster, and it's 7 performance level higher. I'm pretty sure we're gonna win it, but I'm not risking shit all. So now we're gonna upgrade my rallycross car. We're just gonna do a couple of races so that we can get into, well, the element that we're gonna be using the Lancia Delta S4 Integrale? Yeah, it is. It's the Lancia Delta S4 Integrale Evolution. Fucking hell, that's a long name for a fucking car. I like this car, and I like the bike. Alright, the bike is actually really cool. Woohoo! Yeah, it's 4-wheel drive. And that's why I got this. I knew it was 4-wheel drive. The Porsche is 2-wheel drive. And worse, in my case, it was rear-wheel drive. So it wasn't front-wheel drive. It's front-wheel drive. You know, if it was front-wheel drive, I'd keep it. You know, I obviously, a Porsche's not going to be fucking front-wheel drive, you know, obviously. But, you know, let's just say front-wheel drive doesn't drift. Unless, you know, you tune it to do that, it won't drift a lot. Let's just say this drifts quite a bit, but I like the way it drifts. Alright, but this is all-wheel drive, which means the drifting is definitely going to be very controlled. Whereas a 600 horsepower Porsche with the only grip being the rear wheels, yeah, with the only grip being the rear wheels with a 600 horsepower Porsche, doesn't sound very safe. Especially for rallycross. And look at this car, top speed of it. Alright, 210 down that jump, yeah. And the top speed of it with nitrous is like 166. The top speed with nitrous, not downhill, with the fucking Porsche, the 600 horsepower rear wheel drive Porsche, was, I think it was about 150. Yeah, it was about 155. Which, if you didn't know, is the top speed of a stock Nissan Skyline GTR R32, 33, and 34. So, the top speed of a 2016 car on Rallycross, which is barely upgraded, is the same as a couple of cars from the 90s and very early 2000s. That's pretty fucking sad. And yeah, I get it, it's rallycross, they're not made to go fast. Surely they can go faster than a fucking 145. Obviously 145 is without nitrous. 155 is with. What? There you go, 210. The good thing about this race, if you go here, right, once it loads in, it'll put the performance parts right there. You can restart. I like it so that you know you can collect the parts and then you can get duplicates a lot. That's why I like to do this race, because it's so like it's very good. I love it. You know, and the Delta. Fun fact about the Delta. Oh well, maybe not fun fact about the Delta, but fun fact about me and the Delta. The Lancia Delta used to be my favourite car in 2012. And guess why? Test Drive Unlimited 2 was my favourite game from 2011, when I was 4, to 2016, till I was, would you believe it? Till I was 9. So it was my favourite car game, or favourite game as a whole, for 5 years. What do you think was my fastest car for a whole day? Yeah, 24 hours in the game. The reason it was my favourite car, it wasn't my fastest car, alright? I had cars like the Bugatti 236 miles an hour, fucking hell. I had cars, well, not the Bugatti, but I had cars like the Aston Martin. I had cars like the Aston Martin. I think I had a Dodge Charger SRT8. You know, I had all these sweet cars, but this was my favorite. Wanna know why? Because it's one of those cars, right? You like, and then you see it in real life. It's still one of my favorite cars today, because my mum's good boyfriend, right? He's a mechanic. I saw him work on one of these cars. Not his own, obviously. Because these are like 50 grand in the UK now. I don't know why, they're really expensive. I mean, obviously I know why. But they're really expensive, they're like 20 or 30 grand now. Which is a big difference from what they used to be. And I'll tell you that for a fact, because I know. They used to be mad cheap. Well, not mad cheap, obviously, but like they wasn't as expensive as they are now. If they was, I'd be worried. Because back when these were popular, these were like 10 grand. But remember, back when these were popular, it was 1980 or 1990, because the fucking car came out in 1986, not 85. Don't believe what the game tells me. Hey Google. Hey Google. What year was the Lancia Delta S4 made? Oh God. Lancia Delta S4 made.
1985. According to
Really?
livestream, the Delta S4 Stradale made its official debut at the 1985 Turin Motor Show. Lancia kept the Stradale true to the rally car.
Oh, it was 1986. Or maybe there's like a new model. Nah, I'm probably just wrong. Move! And the reason I wasn't uploading for a couple of days was I was at my cousin's. Oh, drifting. But no, I always remember people telling me that the Bugatti they run Super Sport, was the fastest off-road car in the game. I didn't believe him until I fucking drove it. And how do you know? And how did I drive it? You may be asking. Well, I fucking bought one of the fuckers in the game. 220 miles an hour. God damn. But no, I really like the Lancia because it's one of those, right? I love the car. It is still one of my favorite cars. It isn't my favorite anymore, obviously, Skyline GTR, but it's up there, you know. Maybe 25th. I like a lot of cars, you know. Then my second, right. First favorite car, Nissan Skyline GTR R34. Second favorite car, Nissan Skyline GTR R33. Third favorite, Nissan Skyline GTR R32. Fourth favorite, Nissan Skyline GTR R35. Fifth favorite is, oh, what's the car called now? But it's the really cool Ferrari, the 488 P-Star. Then it's my Lamborghini Aventador, Lamborghini Murcielago, not the SV, Lamborghini Gallardo, Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera, comes stress. You know, I like supercars, I like tuner cars, right? And then it comes to the Lancia Delta, which, you know, it has its problems, every car does, but I fucking adore the piece of shit. Like, people call these, shit. I saw some people, like YouTubers, call these cars hunker junk. Can't speak. Like, YouTubers properly call them hunker junk. Like, they call these cars, they say to these cars, oh, look at this honker junk. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you on? It's like one of the fastest rally cars in all of eternity, except for, well, a couple, the 037. That's the reason I didn't buy the 037. Hey Google. Hey Google, is the Lancia 037 rear wheel drive?
According to Wikipedia, the 037 is notable in Group B as it retained the rear-wheel drive layout that was nearly universal for rally cars of the pre-Group B period. Nearly all subsequent successful rally cars used four-wheel drive, making the 037 the last of its kind.
Yep, told you. The 037 is rear-wheel drive. The Lancia Delta S4 is all-wheel drive. Now you may understand why I picked the Delta over the 037. Okay. The 037 is rear-wheel drive. The S4 is all-wheel drive. Now you would understand why I did not choose to buy the 037. Because if it's rear wheel drive, it's gonna spin and I'm gonna get pissed off because I don't like it spinning. If the car's just gonna fucking wheel spin, I may as well buy a 4GT fucking 40, buy it in Car Mechanic Simulator, repair it, and then drive on the fucking test track. 800 horsepower, and I'll put some fucking performance parts in it. So it'll have like 1200 horsepower wheel spin it across the whole of the test track. Trust me, that handles like shit. And so do rear wheel drive rallycross cars, and it's fucking it. Trust me. Skip, you fucking asshole. I don't wanna listen to what you gotta say. How about you just fucking go off machine commentator? How about you go fucking eat a fucking dick? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was a nice drift. You have regular drifts and then you have that drift, which is actually really neat. I really like how this car drives. That's why I bought this one as well, because I test drove both of them. That's how I knew it was from rear wheel drive, because I tested out both of them. They're both Lanciers. They're both, you know, some of the best rally cars in the entire world. But this one's all wheel drive, the 037 is rear. Which means the Porsche doing all that wheel spin and drifting. The 037 would do the same, just with 130 less horsepower. That's why I didn't buy it. Even though it was 50 grand cheaper, and it was worldwide just outright better in the world. In the game, I hate drift. No, I'm alright. No, it's not. I've not been hungry today.
I'll pack it skip then.
Yeah, fish. Oh, shit.
I don't know what time you want, we'll get here.
I've got... This fence is really annoying. The fucking fence on the front of my bike. I'd look at this. I told you guys. I knew.
There's a couple going, come on.
Yeah. Cheers. Come on, come on. first part done. What the fuck are you watching?
Just của mà bóng bọt. Oh, nice.
What? Oh my god. Painfully slow! No, I will, 'cause it's pissing me off.
You are a this what they fall away.
What?
You. Yes, go.
Ain't she having tea?
Well, she said no last night when I asked her.
Hmm.
But then again, she got until 3 o'clock then.
I'll ask them.
Do you think Colin's picking her up?
Mm-hmm.
People thought it did.
Well, I heard hers yesterday, but hi. Yeah, maybe yeah. 10-15 minutes. Yeah, you have tea around. She said no.
No, do you want me to take her out so close when she gets it?
Did you hear that? Yeah, she said no.
Which one, Mum?
Alright, so you're back in the right, yeah, the dog. Because I hate, doing it in the car. Yeah, it takes time.
I'm gonna get me back home.
Ooh.
Oh, been telling me like an extra numb. Don't be laughing.
I'm only laughing because it doesn't happen to me because I'm used to sitting on my legs.
I know you shouldn't, you know.
I don't care, I'm a lazy bastard.
I've been told that all my life and then you just having a stroke.
Yeah, but I do exercise a lot. You know when I went to lose,
Yeah.
I was on the fucking exercise bike.
Oh, I know, yeah.
8.5 miles. Yeah. Feel like I'm going to die. Feel like my rallycross car is pretty good. It's just meh. Like I reckon 180, and we'll do it. Could I win if I do this? I mean, yeah, because they won't nitrous down it. Okay, if it says come first fucking place, then we're not fucked. Because I'm putting my faith into my driving abilities. Oh my god. This bike, the motocross bike, obviously has. It's the main thing, but I got to do it, really. I mean, obviously I need to do it, but it's like, it's gonna guarantee that I can get the first. Then when I go home, I can, you know, I can properly do the motocross. Okay, win the race, we're not that fucked because it is only on hard. Whoo, this car is actually rapid. Alright. Or maybe not rapid, but as soon as I go down the ice slope, that's when we'll see if it's good or not. There's a straight downhill. If I can hit a 240-mile-an-hour jump, that would mean that I can exit the jump at 172 miles an hour. If I can carry on going down the slope from when I land at 172 miles an hour, I can brake and carry on at 110 miles an hour. In theory, if it works. So, let's see, 172, yep, I was correct there. 239, 172, like I said. Okay. So it isn't quite ready to do it on hard. Alright, 240 miles an hour. I did everything correct. You guys saw it. So I hit, because I left the jump at 239. Okay, that was the fastest I could hit in that jump. 239 is flash. I left the jump at 210 miles an hour. And I left the hill at 171 miles an hour. So you can clearly see that all of my calculations on that were correct, which means that this should be fast enough. Okay, that was just a bit of testing, which means we're gonna do two cross races. Okay, pray to God, because we're gonna do them like hold retry. And I got a trophy about 20 minutes ago saying that the replay events, yeah, 12 minutes ago, replay events 3 times in a row. Next time I get an icon drop, because I'm pretty close to one, I think. I'm at icon 116, nearly 170. Okay, pray to God that we don't need to grind a lot. Okay, because I have faith in my bike, alright. Oh, did I forget to change the difficulty? I think I forgot to change the difficulty. Hold on, we'll check if I forgot to change it or not. If I left, that's just a waste. If I did change it. Okay, no, I did not. Okay, good. Thank God I fucking left. They might be wondering, why am I upgrading the Lancia even more than I need to? Well, I'm not sure if I have to replay Wade or not. And Wade is, honestly, I think rather than Tuck, because I can beat Tuck on everything until I get to motocross. Motocross ain't a big deal because most of the races I'm going to be replaying, I'm about 10 above the Rico, and I'm pretty close to the Rico for it. I'm guessing like the Rico for a Tuck for motocross is about 40, which is pretty good actually. I don't think that's quite hard for motocross because obviously the max is 70, but I am me, and I'm gonna check the leaderboards, okay? Because someone has to have beaten Tuck, right? Because someone has to have the helicopter in my friends list. So, in my friends list, I'll check the leaderboards on the ultimate. see what level bike. See, because I want to be the upper class of the middle. So if someone has done it with a 32, but someone's also done it with a 38, I want to be upper class of the middle. So the middle is 35. So let's just say I want to be 36 or 37. Just so I can be sure that I'm gonna win. But also know that I don't have to upgrade my bike as much as I do. If it's in the 50s, then I'll just say, oh, the guy's probably shit. You know, I'll upgrade it to 40, try it. You know, because if it's in the 50s, either that guy's been grinding out a race for money, or that guy's, you know, genuinely saw how difficult it is. Honestly, Wade is hard, but I think with the bike and the Lancia, you know, we've got new hardware and it's working, to be honest. I didn't think I'd ever say that it is working, but it's fucking working. And I think even better than if it was to than if it was, you know, upgrade my fucking Porsche to 200 and upgrade my Nomad to 140. Because then I'm just maxing it out on nothing, basically. And then I need to watch the time. Okay. So I have to pack it up at 7:30. But I'm just going to do it after this race, because I'm probably only going to need 2 more anyway to get this where I want it. Maybe not fully, but you know, like I said before, I'll do a big stream where I upgrade all cars and then fucking do off-road, because off-road is very fucking hard. Trust me, I found out the hard way, guys. I was practicing for the thing, right, for about 10 minutes. You know, upgrading my cars. Oh, well, not for 10 minutes. I was practicing the race for 10 minutes with these cars. Not the bike. I bought the bike on stream, obviously. But the what I did do was I practiced a couple of times on the big event. And yeah, safe to say, off-road is pretty fucking difficult. You know, trust me, I found out the fucking hard way. It's very hard. But maybe that's because I was very underleveled. Honestly, my cars were pretty slow when I was doing it. And then I just decided, oh, well, fuck it. If it's gonna take this much time and effort, I'm not gonna do it on stream because people are gonna see me rage. Right, I'm not gonna rage, right? Yeah, sure, I'll rage, but I'm not gonna fully rage, like, punch my pad. I did that off stream and I broke, well, I didn't break the big pad, the black middle, but I damaged it because it makes a clicking sound whenever I press it. Well, it doesn't anymore, but it used to, and yeah, it's really annoying. It grinded my gears. But yeah, Rallycross. I don't fully need to max this out. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect these bars. Whoa, how fast? Oh yeah, and you want me to prove that this car is actually rapid? Watch. $165. I collected the parts, we're gonna go back to HQ and then I'm gonna shut it off. So, the caddy, and then we do this. See, this is actually how I do it. So I use, like, so if I'm going to the street race in HQ, I'll go into like a Bugatti, you know, or the closest thing, like maybe a bath or something, and then I just click the car. I'm not actually gonna buy it, obviously, but you know, it'll take me to the HQ that I want to go to. Alright. So if I actually want to buy a car, but the one I like to go for the mailbox is off-road. A lot of people like to go to street race, but no. I mean, I do obviously if I'm there, but I'm not just gonna go to the street racing just so I can go to my mailbox and then pick up the shit and say bye. No, because that's not how I do it, because I like to save time. See, if I can save time, if I can cut time down, see, time is what a lot of people have, okay? I have a lot of it, obviously. I'm a kid and I'm in lockdown, obviously. I have a lot of time, but what do I use it on? I use it on this, and then this game is what I put most of my time in too, obviously, because you know you guys see a lot of streams, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna pack my PS4 up now. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, I'm gonna make another one later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.